Loki is crippled. Gaban is almost done for. Luffy has been nailed to the tree. Amu silently and effortlessly revealed the reason why they could rule the world for 800 years. In just a few short chapters, from a slow start, it has now silenced the entire audience. While it isn't the kind of shocker where the villain instables everyone upon arrival, the overwhelming sense of despair as characters are taken down one by one is even more suffocating. The worldview of One Piece has quietly shifted. The four emperors, the seven warlords, and even the navy are merely hamsters kept in a glass cage by Amu. No matter how much chaos they cause, in Imu's eyes, it's all just mildly amusing entertainment. The Pirate King was merely the one who traveled the most among them. It's not that Amu couldn't wipe them out, but rather that Amu could eradicate them at any given moment. Without their antics, Amu would just be bored. A fully fed Luffy activated his max power Nika form, only to end up nailed to a tree with two swords by Amu. Even if Kaido were here, he would receive the exact same treatment. Loki's performance was impressive enough, living up to the buff of two god-tier devil fruits. However, overall, he failed to deal any effective damage to Amu, as almost all of Loki's attacks were dismantled one by one. During Shanks's time as a spy in the Holy Land, he knew crystal clear what kind of existence Amu truly was. That's why he told Loki that the enemy they would face in the future was the king of the world. It was something that made even Shanks cautious, because he realized, the people below can play around only because Amu can end this game at any time. Currently, Loki only has one final trump card left to save the situation, and that is his hybrid form. But clearly, Amu holds far more cards. The Master of Weapons, Amu, silently opened their equipment bar, the weapons of 19 kings all in hand, including the Void Sword from the Holy Scriptures, the Sea God Sword from Celtic mythology, the Holy Spear that pierced Jesus, and more. Amu has personally collected a set of supreme weapons, all of mythical grade, completely overpowering the great grade blades in terms of aura and power. Amu didn't stop Roger from becoming the Pirate King, nor did Amu bother collecting those world-famous swords into their arsenal, simply because Amu doesn't care about any treasure in the lower world at all, they are on entirely different dimensions. Amu is making all previous hyped-up power scaling lose its value one by one. These weapons are not only for personal use, but can also be equipped to subordinates. Zoro and Sanji will also be plunged into a hard-fought battle against Summer and Kirin Gomu for a while. Ever since stepping onto the battlefield, Amu has only fought using a single form. That is the most terrifying part. It proves that the current difficulty isn't even enough for Amu to employ more tricks. Amu continuously demonstrates that being the king of the world for 800 years isn't just for show. Therefore, what happens next can only rely on someone on the scene performing a miracle, deus ex machina, or someone from the outside coming in to save the day.